Battery 80%. GPH LA 031C84F. Mobile device not found. Connected to Vance's communication thingy.
But I love the quilt. I'm using my red back. And I put the purple back there to cover my topograph. The quilt is right. You're the creative resource. Nice, so together. Pennies in a stream, falling leaves, a sycamore, moonlight in Vermont. Icy finger waves, ski trails on a mountainside, snowlight in Vermont. Telegraph cables, they sing down the highway and travel each bend in the road. People they meet in this romantic setting are so hypnotized by the lovely evening summer breeze, the warbling of the meadowlark, moonlight in Vermont. Telegraph cables, they sing down the highway and travel each bend in the road. People they meet in this romantic setting are so hypnotized by the lovely evening summer breeze, the warbling of the meadowlark, moonlight in Vermont. Ooh, you and I, and moonlight in Vermont. Last night I had a dream. I dreamt about my love. My love was a high rise, and the high rise was on fire as the flames were licking high, asking, do you jump and burn? As if it wasn't matter either way, this is forever. And I love you just like thunder, love you like Christmas morning. And I want you to hold me like I'm going off to war, and I need you like fresh water. I need you like Scotch whiskey needs a man who is addicted. I love you just like thunder, yeah. And it brought me to an altar where the despots are forgiven and the charlatans come clean, and it shook my very soul. And from the outrage and the mercy came a simple observation that loving you forever is easier than breathing. 'Cause I love you just like thunder, love you like Christmas morn. I want you to hold me like I'm going off to war, and I need you like fresh water. I need you like Scotch whiskey needs a man who is addicted. Oh, I love you just like thunder, yeah. And as time goes rushing by, just like water for the ocean, and my body grows disease, and my mind is sure to follow. Would you look into these eyes and recall a final time for both of us? 'Cause I love you just like thunder, love you like Christmas morning. I want you to hold me like I'm going off to war, and I need you like fresh water. I need you like Scotch whiskey needs a man who is addicted. Oh, I love you just like thunder. The water is wide, I can't swim more. And neither have I wings to fly. Give me a bow that can carry two, and we both shall row. My true love and I, a ship there is, and she sails the sea. She's laden deep, as deep can be, but not so deep as the love I'm in. I know not here I sink or swim. I lean my back against a young oak, thinking he was a trusty tree. But first he bent, and then he broke. Thus did my love prove false to me. Oh, love is handsome, and love is kind, bright as a June when first it's new. But love grows cold and waxes cold and fades away like the morning dew. The water is wide, I can't swim o'er. Neither have I wings to fly. Give me a bow that can carry two, and we both shall roll. My true love and we both shall roll. My true love and Those tears were just looking for a reason to fall. Nothing to do with me. Nothing to do with me. Those tears were just looking for a reason to fall. They had nothing to do with me. Nothing to do with me at all. Congratulations are in order for how long you held the heartache to the tipping point, the boiling over, the overflow, the broke down dam. Already brimming, but you'll never let him know. And we'll never hear the put down in the parking lot. Those tears were just looking for a reason to fall. They have nothing to do with me. Nothing to do with me. Those tears were just looking for a reason to fall. They have nothing to do with me. Nothing to do with me at all. Your first date out to dinner, you recall it oh so sweet. Now he glances at your hips and tells you what you should and shouldn't eat. It's a side of side-eye and you haven't touched your plate. And your fractured heart is leaking down your cheek. Those tears were just looking for a reason to fall. They got nothing to do with me. Nothing to do with me. Those tears were just looking for a reason to fall. They got nothing to do with me. Nothing to do with me at all. I feel sorry for my words for being so forgetful and small. I feel sorry for your eyes, always on call. Those tears were just looking for a reason to fall. They got nothing to do with me. Nothing to do with me. Those tears were just looking for a reason to fall. They got nothing to do with me. Nothing. Those tears they got nothing to do with me. Those tears. Nothing to do with me at all. I wish I was a good man, standing with your hand in mine, doing everything just right, how happy we would be. Instead you're looking at a no good fool, giving him the sad, sad eye, doing what your good book tells you when you see a man in need. I don't want your charity, you ain't got to toe that line. If I had a different history, tell me would it make you mine? If I was a good, 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 good man. If I was a good, 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 good man. If I was a good, 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 good man. Pity on a simple mind. We make a lot of bad mistakes. We never seem to roll a level. We never seem to catch a break. And I've done things there's no excuse for. Ain't no way to turn back time. I'm busy trying to fix tomorrow by leaving yesterday behind. Here you come confusing love and forgiveness, making me some special case. If you didn't have to save me, would you love me anyway? If I was a good, 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 good man. If I was a good, 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 good man. If I was a good, 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 good man. If I was a broken angel, if I stood at heaven's gate, if I wasn't all this wreckage, tell me would it be too late? If I was a good, 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 good man. If I was a good, 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 good man. If I was a good, 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 good man. If I was a good, 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 good man. If I was a good, 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 good man. If I was a good, 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 good man. I only go up at night when the moon is full and the evening breezes blow. I go only high enough to see the ground below. I only go up at night, that's when no one else can see me being foolish and wishing for one more chance to do it all again. I was so much younger then and blinded by the beauty of the sun. It looked so lovely, I just had to touch it once, then tumbling down into the sea. Now I know, now I know. He taught me how to fly And like any son, I wanted to make good my first impression. But words from the wise are wasted on the foolish and the young. Now I only go out at night. The illusion is complete. No one knows of my survival in the twilight hours are mine and mine alone. I was so much younger then and blinded by the beauty of the sun. It looked so lovely, I just had to touch it once, then tumbling down into the sea. Now I know, I know. I was so much younger then and blinded by the beauty of the sun. It looked so lovely, I just had to touch it once, then tumbling down into the sea. Now I know. I take the train downtown every day. You get on Fifth and Market. It's none of my business. You shouldn't have to ride. Someone who cares enough should drive you. That's what I'd say. But I'm just a boy on a train. Sometimes I'm lost in the clickety-clack. Houses slip by my window. One could be mine. You could be waiting there. I could be covered in your kisses like crazy rain. But I'm just a boy on a train. Every so often you carry a light green bag. Once on a Thursday you smiled at me. Then we'd have coffee. Then we'd have children. Then we have Main Street. Thank you, conductor, for your timely warning that the doors have closed. I miss my stop and I'm late again. Soon to be reprimanded. And if I'm fired, I'll ever so kindly reply, do what you must, for I'm resilient. 'Cause I've seen a face so shining and brilliant. 'Cause I've been a king for just for a moment. One moment of fame for a boy on a train. Here you go, Moe. My name is Francis Tolliver. I come from Liverpool. 2 years ago, the war was waiting for me after school. To Belgium and to Flanders, to Germany, to here. I fought for king and country I loved dear. 'Twas Christmas in the trenches where the frost so bitter hung. 2 frozen fields of France where still no Christmas song was sung. Our families back in England were toasting us that day. They're brave and glorious lads so far away. I was lying with my messmate on the cold and rocky ground when across the lines of battle came a most peculiar sound. Says I, listen now up, boys, each soldier strained to hear, as one young German voice sang out so clear. He's singing bloody well, you know, my partner says to me. Soon, one by one, each German voice joined in harmony. The cannons rested silent, the gas clouds rolled no more, as Christmas brought us respite from the war. As soon as they were finished, and a reverent pause was spent, God rest ye merry gentlemen struck up some lads from old Kent. The next they sang was Stille Nacht, 'tis silent night, I says, and in 2 tongues one song filled up that sky. There's someone coming toward us, the front sentry cried. All sights were fixed on one lone figure coming from their side. His truce flag like a Christmas star shone on that plain so bright as he bravely strode unharmed into the night. Soon, one by one on either side walked into no man's land. With neither gun nor bayonet, we met there hand to hand. We shared some secret brandy, and we wished each other well. And in a flare-lit soccer game, we gave 'em hell. We traded chocolates, cigarettes, and photographs from home. These sons and fathers far away from families of their own. Young Sanders played his squeeze box, and they had a violin. This curious and unlikely band of men. Soon daylight stole upon us, and France was France once more. With sad farewells, we each began to settle back to war. But the question haunted every heart that lived that wondrous night: whose family have I fixed within my sight? 'Twas Christmas in the trenches where the frost so bitter hung. The frozen fields of France were warmed as songs of peace were sung. For the walls they kept between us to exact the work of war had been crumbled and were gone forevermore. My name is Francis Tolliver, in Liverpool I dwell. Each Christmas come since World War I, I've learned its lesson well. That the ones who call the shots won't be among the dead and lame. And on each end of the rifle, we're the same. That's John McCutcheon's Christmas in the Trenches. It is my favorite anti-war song. It is my favorite Christmas song. And I am lucky to have gotten through it. That's how monstrous that song is. There was something on NPR today talking about that they couldn't verify the actual. Well, I'm glad you folks enjoyed it. Couldn't actually. Welcome to the Pajama Party. If you're new, welcome to the Pajama Party. They couldn't verify the fact that they actually played soccer by flair in any of those fields. But I will tell the story as John McCutcheon told it in concert one night. He was playing this song back in the early 80s, and because it's that old. And there was some old fellow, he was playing it in Europe somewhere, and there were some old fellows in the back and one or two of them, and they had their arms crossed and looking quite dour. Some 80-odd-year-old fellows standing back there, and they were kind of furrow-browed at this man singing this song. And I guess John was doing something of a a residency, like a Thursday through Sunday kind of thing. And each night there would be one or two more of them added to that group. And finally, on the last night, I am paraphrasing, I'm doing the best I can with this story, but on the last night, 5 or 6 of them came up to him, and they're all between 80 and 90 years old. And at least a couple of them had tears in their eyes. And they said to John, no one believes us when we have told this story at so many places and so many bars. But they said that we were part of that soccer game of one of them that he was talking about. And it did indeed happen. And I remember just being not only crushed by the song as John McCutcheon could only do it. And I hope my facsimile was even close. But just the fact that he was telling that story was just like a knife through and into my chest. It was just amazing. So, hi, welcome to the Pajama Party. I'm Vance. Some Christmas songs, some not. Zoroastrian, Jewish, Muslim friends, you're welcome here. I'm just singing. I've got mail to read at the end of the evening, and at least I think I do. I don't know what I might have done with it. It's here somewhere. I might have to jump up and get it if I don't. Yeah, I lost it. I don't know what I did with it. The mail. But yeah, this was when a great co-producer would be advantageous. Yeah, I don't know what I did with the mail, but it's coming later. The mail is later anyway, but that's not going to make it appear any sooner than what I'm doing right now, is it? So if you signed up, if you're new and you're going like, this guy doesn't have his fecal material organized, you would be more right than you would be white for sure. The mail is here somewhere. Oh, there it is. So yeah, that's ready for later. It's in the pile. Yeah, tonight, 10%. Look, if you feel like giving something in the bucket, that's fine. This is the only work I have until the middle, top of January. I am in Atlanta on the 11th at Eddie's Attic, and Club Passim on the 13th. These got thrown at me at the last minute. Management and these clubs were like, "Oh yeah, we forgot you were coming." But those songs, these shows will do well. So get your tickets early if you're in the Atlanta area, and if you're in the Boston area, come on down to Club Passim. That'd be great. 10% of whatever happens. I was running the other day. I was going from my run, and this car is coming up behind me very slowly. And I was like, okay, who is this person following me? What the hell is going on here? And this lady pulls up. She says, "Excuse me, are you Vance Gilbert, the musician?" And I was like, "Yes, I am." And usually most people would be elated because you feel like, "Oh, look, I've been recognized." But I was like kind of spooked. And she says, "You've come by her house many times jogging, and you came by once to inquiring about the food pantry, and I want to give you my card." And her woman's name is Leanne, and her husband run the Arlington Pet Food Pantry. And this pantry is for those in need with pets. And that's it. They keep a big. He took the part of his garage and the driveway and built a secure, waterproof thing. And people drop off food for people who need food for their pets. People with limited income. My only issue with it is that you have to be able to drive there to get the food. There's no way to get food to somebody. But if you're in Arlington or in the surrounding area and you can get there, I'm sure something can be arranged. But they have food for pets for people that are of limited means. So Craig has put it up there if you're looking at the stripe on the screen here. But otherwise, I just am proud to be almost run over by Leanne and her daughter in the car to alert people to the fact that this pet food pantry is happening. So I it's just a grand thing. I'm happy to be here where that kind of thing can happen. Yeah. So and I also played a new song. I will play it again in a bit if you're willing to hang out. That's what you're here. Yeah, Peter Jurgensen could do deliveries. He's not tuning in here, so he might as well do deliveries. The new song is called "Reason to Fall," and apologies to Todd Rundgren. I think it sounds a little bit like something he might write, but I'm pretty enthused with it. Particularly the line, "Your fractured heart is leaking down your cheek." I guarantee you no one has ever written that. So yeah. So play you my other favorite Christmas song. Hang all the mistletoe, I'm gonna get to know you better this Christmas. And as we trim the tree, oh, what fun it's gonna be together this Christmas. Fireside blazing bright, we're caroling throughout the night. And this Christmas will be a very special Christmas for me. Presents and cards are here. My life is filled with cheer and you this Christmas. And as I look around, your eyes outshine the town they do. This Christmas, fireside blazing bright, we're caroling throughout the night. And this Christmas will be a very special Christmas for me. Shake a hand, shake a hand. Fireside blazing bright, we're caroling throughout the night. And this Christmas will be a very special Christmas for me. Yeah. Shake a hand. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Make the Yuletide gay. From now on, our troubles will be far away. Have yourself a very little Hanukkah. been that dreidel ride. From now on, your troubles will be out of sight. Here we are as in olden days, happy golden days of yore. Faithful friends that are dear to us, travel near to us once more. Through the years we all will be together, if the fates allow. Hang a shining star upon the highest bough, and have yourself the sweetest little Christmas. Have yourself whatever you do. You might want to have yourself a nice post-Hanukkah too. And if you do Kwanzaa, I hope you don't drive a Chevy Monza. Hey. My brother used to drive a Corvette Monza. It was a monster with two overhead progressive carburetors. Yeah, it was a fast little Corvette. Yes, it was, baby. Hey, have yourself a merry little holiday season now. Yeah, have a holiday season. Have a holiday season. Yeah, yeah, bitches. Jenny climbed the tower that brought the stations to her little town. She sees the street lights stretched down Main Street like a rosary. Jenny climbed the tower that brought the show that saved her daddy's soul, with hours of fire and brimstone that left Jenny's mama cold. You remember when he packed his bags to go? He was looking for salvation that he couldn't find at home. It didn't make much sense back then, but my, how you have grown. Now you're looking down 100 feet below you, Jenny. You're looking down 100 feet below. Jenny climbed the tower, and she can see the house from here. Your mother folds the laundry, watching afternoon TV. Jenny climbed the tower that brings the show, that sells the soap, that washes any trace of hope from Jenny's mother's eyes. Now she hardly ever answers when you call, and when you've got the volume up, it's like you're not there at all. She just might pay attention if you put on a show. Now you're looking down 100 feet below you, Jenny. You're looking down 100 feet below. Jenny climbed the tower that brings her rock and roll. The signal's weak, but the music speaks out clear and strong. Jenny sees the steeple of the church right down the road. Her organist is practicing her wedding song. In a couple hours you'll be dressed in white. You can make it last forever if you play your cards just right. But if he don't take you away from here, you'll find a way to go. Now you're looking down 100 feet below you, Jenny. You're looking down 100 feet below. Whoa. Santa Claus won't stand up in your yard. Santa Claus won't stand up in your yard. No matter how much air that little fan keep blowing up inside that plastic man, Santa Claus won't stand up in your yard. Rudolph's leaning hard to the right-hand side. Rudolph's leaning hard to the right-hand side. Red-nosed deer listening strong to starve at home. Faded paint and wrinkled cardboard. Rudolph's leaning hard to the right-hand side. I could hold him steady while you hammer and stake the line. Could hold him steady while you hammer and stake the line. Ain't nothing like a second single hand to stabilize a reindeer in a big red man. I could hold him steady while you hammer and stake the line. You give me evil eye as I pass by in the rain. You give me evil eye as I pass by in the rain. You mean and you evil, soaking wet, so I'm getting passed by. Oh, you gonna get, you give me an evil eye as I pass by in the rain. Santa Claus won't stand up in your yard. Santa Claus won't stand up in your yard. Him and the Buddha and the Son of God never come across a man to make him work so hard. Santa Claus won't stand up. Santa Claus won't stand up. Santa Claus won't stand up in your yard. Hey, 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 hey. Let's see, what else I got over here? I apologize for the portrait of your founder by the door. Seemed I hooked it with an antler, sent it crashing to the floor. Not the greatest first impression, I'm the first one to admit it. I'm just thrilled to reach your office without getting hit. I'd do anything you come up with, save for working on a roof. I still have flashbacks of a job long ago, send shivers up my hopes. I seek a holiday employment. I got Mouths are feeding, times are hard. I need a steady paycheck till the lines go down in Macy's. And it's south. I got a cousin with an Airstream in his yard. Am I married, divorced, or dating? No, I got no current flame. And I'm just not into the bar scene playing all the reindeer games. I was hot on the door near Marlin once. I guess she didn't feel the same. I lived a lovely reindeer, used to laugh and call me names. Please don't call her as a reference. Hey, let me cross that number out real quick. Dial that other number on my resume. Make sure you ask for old Saint Nick. I seek holiday employment. I got mouths to feed and times are hard. I need a steady paycheck till the lines go down at Macy's. Then it's south. I got a cousin with an RV in his yard. Yeah, I know my nose is just a little red. I guess I've had a few. I didn't expect your call today, much less this interview. But I'm heading to the meeting at the church at 6th and Vine. This time I'll stay the course. Of course, it's one day at a time. That glow's a dead sure giveaway that I've fallen off the track. But once upon a Christmas Eve, yeah, find our way back. I seek holiday employment. I got mouths to feed and times are hard. I need a steady paycheck till the lines go down in Macy's. Then I'll go south. I got a cousin with a cabin in his yard. I'll go south. My cousin Vixen has a cabin with running water and an outhouse in his yard. Oh, oops, daisy, my fingers got caught. I am the lineman for the county, and I drive the main road, searching in the sun for another overload. I hear you singing in the wire. I can hear you through the wine. The Wichita lineman is still on the line. I know I need a short vacation, but it don't look like rain. If it snows, that stretch down south will never stand the strain. And I need you more than what you do. And I want you for all time. the Wichita lineman is still on the line. And I need you more than want you, and I want you for all time. In the Wichita lineman is still on the line. Still on the line. I was such a strange boy, 40 years or so back then. Fat with big thick old glasses, I had trouble making friends. Cruising through my neighborhood, could easily have come to no good end, till I stumbled into the workshops of old white men. Call your mother, you can stay. That's about all they'd ever say. And they'd take the lid off of some old wooden box, and inside would lay a gem made of string and spring, wood, and glue. Right then and there, I'm sure I knew firsthand the raw ingredients of old white man. Oh, white man, get teary-eyed December 7th. Oh, white man, salute every flag they see. Oh, white man, didn't care how cool I couldn't be. A drop of glue, a dude helping men. Put the cap on when you're through, said old white man. It was all ball peen hammers and calipers, dovetail joints and acetone, tubes and printed circuits, screws and spokes and wheels. The difference between truth and opinion. When you're old enough, be sure you vote. And never trust a woman wearing more than 3-inch heels. Oh, white man, living cross-cut chainsaw lives. Oh, white man, they don't talk back to their wives. Oh, white man, thanks to them, I can sharpen your kitchen knives with a stone. Sometimes when I'm alone, I wonder what became of old white men. Do they synchronize their watches? There's on and on time marches. Do their belts need extra notches as their waistlines grow big and round? I call their wives up often, and I carry their husbands' coffins as these gray hairs of my own chase me down. Over the years I outgrew my awkward situation. I went to college, joined the cause, became the black man I never was. Over the years I learned to view old white men with suspicion, 'cause I'd heard the world was run to ruin by old white men. Last Thursday I was hunched over my Briggs Stratton mower, trying to adjust the carburetor when this kid come bending my ear. Always bugging me when I'm working. So I said, make yourself seem useful, son. Clean the carbon off that spark plug, wipe it down, hand it here. Oh, white man, look me squarely in the eyes. Oh, white man, they look right past my skin. Oh, white man, I can hear them oh so clearly. Are you gonna just stand there with that sanding block, son? Or make it so these pieces fit again? Sweetest girl in the world, and I'm so proud of you. And you're one fella's girl, and I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of being loved by you. And it would hurt to know if you were ever untrue. Sweeter than a cherry that's so sweet. And I'm so proud of you. Compliments from everyone that we meet. I'm so proud. I know you're proud of me too. I'm so proud of being loved by you. Yes. Mm-hmm. You and I must make a pact. We must bring salvation back. Where there is love, I'll be there. I'll be there to comfort you. I'll be there in all you do. Just call my name and I'll be there. Oh, I'll be there with a love that's strong. Build my world of dreams around you. I'm so glad that I found you. And I'll be there in comfort wrong. I'll be your strength. I'll keep holding on, holding. Let me fill your heart with joy and laughter. Our togetherness is all I'm after. Whenever you need me, I'll be there. Don't you know, baby, I'll be there. I'll be there. Just call my name and I'll be there. Oh, I'll be there to comfort you. Fill my world of dreams around you. I'm so glad that I found you. I'll be there with a love that's strong. I'll be your strength. I'll keep holding on. If you should ever find someone new, I know he better be good to you. 'Cause if he doesn't, I'll kick his ass. I'll be there. Don't you know, baby, yeah, I'll be there. I'll be there. Just call my name. I'll be there. Just look over your shoulder, honey. I'll be stalking your ass. La da 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 da. Never meant for this song to end up so creepy, did you, Michael? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Look over your shoulder. I'll be there. I'll be looking all in your window. And you pull back your curtain up. My ass be sitting right there. Saying, y'all made bacon this morning. I'll be there. I'll be there. I'm a girl watcher. I'm a girl watcher. Watching girls go by. My. Oh, I hated that one too. I'm a girl watcher. I'm a girl watcher. Here come one now. Ain't it? That's a creepy ass. I'm sorry. I apologize for all black people. Sweet Jesus. That sounds like, that one, I got you. Huh? You thought you got by me with you, didn't you, huh? Huh? Now give me what you promised me. Give it here. Come on. You told me today that you'd quit your boyfriend, and I'd be the next one to ease on in. You told me it would be just us two, and I'll be the next nigga keep kissing on you. And now kiss me. Don't hold back. Now kiss me. Give me what you promised me. Kiss me. God damn. I was like, that song made me uncomfortable when I was 6. I was like, no, stop it. Joe Tex. And I had some cousins, so Joe Tex rhymed with Co-Tex, so it was just a weird thing all the way around. I was like, what the hell does he want? Oh, I need a drink of water. Yeah, those songs are just, whew. 10% goes to the Arlington Food Pantry. The lady almost ran me over the other day during my run to give me a card and to promote her. I might do it this week and next week. All right, 10 to 15%. I always overgive. Those of you who are new to the Pajama Party, so like 36 people will listen tonight. That's cool on Christmas. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, end, and everything else. The Pajama Party you don't have to pay for. You ain't got to pay nothing. But if you give me money, I started in 2020, and I just forgot to stop. And I do this for a little extra cash, and I do it to keep myself fresh, so that I step out to gigs after not working for a while and crush it. And that has been happening. So I appreciate audience for that. But sometimes it's 25, 30 people. Sometimes it's 70 to 80. And it's a nice community. If you're new here, I see a couple of new names popping up here. Craig is a man with the wrench, and we appreciate him so very dearly. And yeah, so that's how I roll. And tonight, the Arlington Food Pantry gets a handful of whatever donations I get. It's folks tend to be, yeah. So that's yeah, Lisa Jeanette. I always feel like somebody's watching me. No driving PC. Oh no! It also, every breath you take, every move you make, I'll be watching you. Oh my! Oh sweet Jesus! Stop watching me! Stop it! Stop looking at people, man! Stop. Yeah. Yeah. It's time. Those tears were just looking for a reason to fall. They got nothing to do with me. Nothing to do with me. Those tears were just looking for a reason to fall. They got nothing to do with me. Nothing to do with me at all. Congratulations are in order for how long you held the heartache. To the tipping point, the boiling over, the overflow, the broke down dam. Already brimming, but you never let him know. And we'll never hear the put down in the parking lot. Those tears were just looking for a reason to fall, but they got nothing to do with me. Nothing to do with me. Those tears were just looking for a reason to fall. They got nothing to do with me. Nothing to do with me at all. Your first date to dinner, you recall it all so sweet. Now he glances at your hips and tells you what you should and shouldn't eat. Tonight's a side of side high, and you haven't touched your plate, and your fractured heart is leaking down your cheek. Those tears were just looking for a reason to fall. They got nothing to do with me. Nothing to do with me. Those tears were just looking for a reason to fall. They got nothing to do with me. Nothing to do with me at all. I feel sorry for my words for being so forgotten and small. I feel sorry for your eyes, always on call. Those tears, they got nothing to do with me. Nothing to do with me. Hey, hey. Those tears were just looking for a reason to fall. They got nothing to do with me. Nothing to do with me at all. They got nothing to do with me at all. They got nothing to do with me at all. I can hear the raven. Bong, 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 bong. Bong, bong, bong. Hey. Nothing to do with me at all. Oh, yeah, that would have been a hit in like 1977. You know that hit. That would have been a hit. What? Somebody bring the 70s back so I can make some money, please. Lord have mercy. Ooh, me. Oh, my goodness gracious. I hope he's the one this time. And he sees you as a mystery. He doesn't mind some history and understands the goodness doesn't spring from nowhere. I hope he's the one this time. I pray to God that he's an A1 listener. Fingers crossed that he's one kick-ass kisser. That he holds your hand for no good reason. Who'll hold against you all you meant to someone else? What fool would leave you broken like the last one always does? I hope he's the one this time. May a party go on uninterrupted as your heart gets reconstructed. You untie the pretty bows of compromise. Cue up the band and dry your eyes. And say that he's the one, 'cause maybe he's the one. I know he's the one this time. Angel of mercy, whisk me away. Sweep me into tomorrow so that this day is done. We'd be finished with goodbye, our hearts already broken. Not used to the lonely, but one day long. Now time is a demon and it just marches on. Too quick for the old, too slow for the young. Whoa, but just when you need to pick up the pace, it lingers with heartache, stays in one place. But you tell me that time is all that will make it all right. You tell me we can make this so easy if we think of this night like it was a thunderstorm passing over bird and flight, and I could learn to think that way too. If goodbye was a moment, if this moment was lightning, if your heart was an open window, Jenny Brown, if these teardrops had wings, Now from the cradle to the grave is such a small stretch of forever, but it seems to take a lifetime to make this last stand. And I know that one day we'll laugh, we'll look on the bright side. But that's no consolation to this moment at hand. But you tell me that time heals all, that will make it all right. You tell me we can make this so easy if we think of this night like it was a thunderstorm passing over bird and flight, and I can learn to think that way too. If goodbye was a moment, if this moment was of lightning, if your heart was an open window, if these teardrops had wings, if we could just see the future and the many miles between us, when we're light years apart, but still carrying on, it might help heal today, it just might soothe the day after. But wishing don't do a thing for the here now. You tell me that time heals all, that will make it all right. You tell me we can make this so easy if we think of this night like it was a thunderstorm passing over bird and flight, and I can learn to think that way too. If goodbye was a moment, if this moment was like, if your heart was an open window, come, they told me, bum 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 bum. Our newborn king to see, bum 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 bum. I have no gifts to bring, bum 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 bum. That are fit for a king, bum 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 bum. Rum bum bum bum, rum bum bum bum. So I played for him, but bum bum bum. Me and my drum. Baby Jesus, bum 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 bum. I am a poor boy too, bum 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 bum. I have no gifts to bring, Oh, bum, bum, bum. Good enough for a child king. Bum, 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 bum. Rum, bum, bum, bum. Rum, bum, bum, bum. And the ox and the lamb kept time. They were keeping boogie beating, keeping time. And they said, a baby Jesus is the lion in the manger. And he's gonna do something that's stranger. And every time you raise your head, there's somebody to somebody say, hey, somebody bring Mary some hot water. She ain't much less or more a woman than anyone else. That she to hold her hand, tell her breathe fast, cause the baby's coming out check. And you can see it crown. Yeah, yeah, the ox and the lamb. I knew the Mars long before anybody else could do it. When they got right to it, they said, breathe, Mary, breathe, breathe, Mary, breathe, breathe. Didn't got the message all wrong. I may be doing something strange in this song, but the way the cat come down that way, he was trying to make everyone happy today. The only thing however we got wrong is taking it in and making all these rules and big books of how to be and not be. The major was simple, just like he. The ox and lamb give time, but up a bum bum. Whoa! If we could just see the future and the many miles between us, when we're light years apart, but still carrying on. It might help heal today, it just might soothe the day after. But wishing don't do a thing for the here and now. You tell me that time heals all, that will make it all right. You tell me we can make this so easy if we think of this night like it was a thunderstorm passing, or a bird in flight, and I can learn to think that way too. God rest ye merry gentlemen, let nothing you dismay. Remember Christ our Savior was born on Christmas Day to save us all from Satan's power. We have gone astray. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy is all we're looking for, is a little comfort and joy. I don't even mind who you worship. All we need is just a little bit of comfort and joy. I don't care who you worship. This is just one night out of many for some people. All my Jewish friends are out having Chinese food. All we need is a little comfort and joy. And no matter where, who, what you worship, all we need is a little bit of comfort and joy. Yeah, the dainty down, 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 oh, a little bit of comfort and joy. A bit of comfort and joy. A little comfort and joy. That's all we're looking for. I ain't preaching from any particular pulpit. I'm just saying that we need a little comfort and joy. 34 people still listening, me prattling on. I'm giving you a little bit of comfort and joy. Comfort and joy, comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Comfort and joy. Comfort and joy. Oh, yeah. A little bit of comfort and joy. I could use a hoagie, a sub sandwich. I don't mind saying myself, even on the low-carb bread, I could use a big sedge. I take 5 slices of bread, line them up top to bottom in a big old piece of aluminum foil and mash it up and make it like I'm doing a hoagie roll. And then I just take some meatballs from my neighbor next door. He had them, they were delicious, and line the inside of that bread with a bunch of cheese. I don't care what the cheese does to me, I ain't leaving going nowhere anyway. So if I just end up on the commode today, it don't matter, cause I had that big old hoagie sandwich. Comfort and joy. Yeah, top it off with Chinese food, some General Gao's and a hot and sour soup. I don't care if it's making me poop, cause I just need the comfort and joy. I just want some comfort and joy. Give that to comfort and joy. I just kind of comfort and joy, yeah. A comfort and joy. A comfort to comfort and joy. To comfort and joy. That's all I'm gonna trying to do. If you're down and heavy, got a heavy load, Jay Gilman, and you eat whatever you want, just make sure you need a commode. Yeah, you get your comfort and joy. You get your comfort and joy. You get your comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy. Comfort and joy. This was fun tonight. This is probably the best Christmas that I've ever had in my goddamn life. I need to comfort and joy. Comfort and joy. Let me do something for you. Let me get mine. Get mine. Get mine. Get mine. Get mine. You need to get mine. Falafel sizes, and you said that you did some falafel size. You want comfort and joy. The best way for comfort and joy. Make sure somebody near you has comfort and joy. Pay attention, you need to give other people comfort and joy for your comfort and joy. Comfort and joy, but baby, you did it, don't. Comfort and joy, I got your comfort and joy right here. I'm so glad you hung out with me. Yeah. I got the comfort and joy. Arlington Food Pantry, that's where you're going to give me money to give to them with it. Comfort and joy. I did a comfort and joy. 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 Great to have you too, cat. Don't drink the water, there's a body in the well. Get comfort and joy. Ain't no use in trying to make it smell. Need to joy, need to joy. Comfort and joy. Yeah, you need to come and enjoy. Get your comfort and joy right here. Got your comfort and joy. Get your comfort and build up scene. You can live on pie and whiskey, but you surely won't live too long. One is as sweet as your very first kiss, the other gonna go down strong. Neither one will sustain, but the other make your belly lame and go wrong. You can live on pie and whiskey, but you surely won't live too long. You can sing yourself a lullaby like your mama sang to you. Hers was just like a ringing bell, yeah. Yours is like a worn-out shoe. She had a voice that was just like honey. Yours just like leather nails and blue. You can sing yourself a lullaby like your mama sang to you. Yeah, you can cry, cry, cry like no tomorrow. But yesterday to come and gone. Hijack the pie and the whiskey, kidnap your mama's soul. Oh, and worn-out shoes for made for walking. You better get walking, but you ain't gonna be here long. You can cry, cry, cry like no tomorrow. You can sing yourself a lullaby. Yes, you can. Or you can live on pie and whiskey, but you surely won't live too long. Yeah, thanks for hanging out. 10% plus Arlington petfoodpantry.com. They're local to me. Maybe you have a pet food pantry in your town. Maybe you could start a pet food pantry in your town. I don't know. But that's what I'm giving a small percentage of. Yes, Carol of the Bulls. That might be my ending theme song from now on. I just love the Carol of the Bulls. That's such a wonderful thing. Let me get my mail out here. I did say I had it, didn't I? And then I lost it again. I don't know what I did with the mail. Stay with me. So the Arlington Pet Food Pantry. At first, actually, when I first pulled up to those people's driveway, the guy looked at me. He looked at me very protectively. I was running by, and he looked at me very protectively. It was very strange. But then they became accommodating. This is from my cousin Melody. She's not here tonight. She writes, Yaj. She says, Vance and Deborah, may the beauty of the season reflect the miracle of Christ's birth, and may it fill your heart now and in the new year. Much love from your Blake Denny family, your sister, cousin, Melody. Well, I love her. She is such a quality babe. I love Melody, my cousin, and we are just renewing friendship. We didn't even know each other since we were like 8 and 10 and 12, and now she's a grown up human. Um, Very cool, very born again, very lovely. Just she's on here a lot. Many of you know her as MB Thompson when she pulls up here, and she thinks I have something to say, which I think is cute. That she would. This is from a woman named Dolores Nixon. Dolores Nixon is an over 80 hottie, and she just happens to be Craig Nixon's mom. Your wrench here. Let's give a round of applause to Craig for all he does. He just kind of takes care of things here. It's lovely what Craig does here. Just wonderful that he is willing to sort of get rid of spam and welcome people in and such. And look at this. It says, Brad didn't mind the fake Santas, but the fake mall kind of ticked him off. Craig, your mom is cracking me up, man. She cracks me up. She says, with all the Christmas rush, I forgot to include the card, duh, explaining the weird assortment of items in your box. Craig's mom sent me a wonderful box of stuff. They are left over from your birthday party. I know you couldn't attend. It's okay. Craig and I had a great time anyway. It was an excuse for us to get together. By all means, please regift the coffee mug to Daryl. I got a wonderful coffee mug with a picture of with me and Daryl Scott on it when I was hanging out at Daryl's place. And so that was last week's gift, or week before, but this week's love. Happy, healthy year ahead. Merry Christmas from Craig and Miss D, aka Mom, but not Doris. She doesn't want to be called Doris. She wants to be called Mom. So we will call her Mom. That's great. Awesome. Awesome sauce. And then another one from Doris, Mom. Vance, forgot to put this card in with the gift box. Sent you. I hope you like goodies. They were left over from the birthday party Craig and I had for you. Sorry you missed it. So I think I got these out of order. And it's a cat hanging in that tree, and it says Puddles only had 6 lives after this Christmas. Damn, Puddles. Oh, that's a trip. That's so funny. That's wonderful. Thank you, D. Who else is here? Oh, Katie Cromé. Katie Cromet. I imagine she's going to bed by now. She tunes in and then she goes to bed. And her cutie patootie husband, Jason, she says, Dear Vance, cheers to a happy and healthy new year. Katie makes these cards. She says, Katie made this for you at katiecromet.com. Katie made this. Between her and Kat, you folks got everything you need. You got your bags. You've got everything between Katie and Kat. Anybody got hey, do me a favor, Craig, if you have it, can you put up Kat's website again? Because Kat is bags that I travel with and all. Kat makes them. I have some custom bags that are insanely beautiful. But this says Winter Wishes. And it's stunning. So, yay. Thank you so much. Now, on to some Christmas gifts. Deborah framed a huge picture of Roscoe out in a field with a ball. I'm not bringing that in here because I would love to keep it together for the rest of the mail. And so you're not getting that. Sorry. It's like it was, I just left it in the other room. I just left it there. But I went across the street to Joe and Lisa and Savannah and Sierra's. It's been a 20-year tradition to go over there in our pajamas and hang with those guys and on Christmas morning. And this was the first time we got to do it without having to leave. So I actually stayed for breakfast and then went back over for dinner before I came here. and our friend Mark was also over there. So it was such a great hang. And the first thing they gave me was some potty putty. Out it comes in this like thing. It's like silly putty, but nastier. And it comes in here, and it's like this. It's like this gooey. I don't know what the hell you do with this stuff, but it's nasty. It's like this, nasty, and it comes in the toilet. And so I'm enjoying that because they know my humor. So I'm enjoying that, pushing it back in, because sometimes it makes great sense. Yeah. Oh, excuse me. I love that. Yeah, it's right back in there like that, right? Oh my God. It's so nasty. They can't find Cat's. Cat, you put up your link, honey. Put your link up in there. Let me put this in there. Oh Lord, I shouldn't have had dairy. Lord, have mercy. Oh Lord. Oh, sweet heavenly whatever. So it's just putty. And I think that's what you do with it. You keep pushing it back in there and you make tootie sounds. And they got me this book. Jingle Bells, Something Smells. Now, everybody, let's go through Jingle Bells, Something Smells. Shall we? On Christmas morning, elves find something smelly on the ground. I wonder what this is, she thinks, and goes to ask around. Look at that thing there. What is this? Asked Elf to a friendly penguin group. We know, said the penguin chefs. That's a pile of chocolate. But it doesn't smell delicious. So Elf asked a cleaning group. The bear says, we've seen this before. What you found is mud. Elf still isn't certain, so she asks the reindeer group. One goes red and cries, oh dear, I think you found my poop. I was feeling very desperate last night on Christmas Eve, but I had no time to clean it up. The sleigh was due to leave. Elf smiles at the reindeer and tells him, that's okay. Let's clear the poop together, then enjoy our Christmas day. The end. That is the dumbest, nastiest book. Oh, why would somebody get me this book? They obviously know me. They got me. Look how squishy this poop actually is. Look at that. It's got kind of it has kind of Hershey overtones, but that's definitely poop. That's what that is. Yes, indeed. I think that deserves a potty putty push down. Yes, indeed. Let's do another one of these. Lord have mercy. Stop eating dairy. You're allergic to it. Don't eat dairy. Oh, Lord. You're out on a first date and you head back to her apartment for a minute to just so she could change her shirt because you got caught in the rain, and you go in and that's what you do. She doesn't call back and you wonder why. You're right. You're right, Craig. Greg, good luck on you. Greg has to go to work. Greg, my brother, is a working man now, and it's 9:30. He's got to be up and be at his gig at 8. Congratulations, my big brother. I'm proud of you. Got you a gig after being retired for a stretch of time. Decided to go out and make himself youthful. YOUTH, full. Good for you. Good night, big brother. I love you. Bill Bott said, let's see, this time next year we will be on Pajama Party 240. You did that math, Bill? Lord have mercy. That's crazy. Yeah. So, this week, I'll be trying to tidy up that song and the top of Calvary. The other song I didn't do tonight because I haven't put my time into that song. And my songs are very busy right now. They've got a lot of big words and images, and I need to really practice them to have them under my fingers. And but I think this is if Todd Rundgren doesn't come and sue me for that first chord, which is so beautiful. I love that first chord. It's an E with a in the bass, and it's just awesome. Kimberly Moores wants to know, what am I using for an A major chord in the left hand, and why do you use this fingering? I use a couple fingerings for that A major chord. Sometimes it's these three. Sometimes it's one across, whole fingers across. Sometimes I'll let one of these hang open, like the B. That's nice. But this was the E high here. If I was to finish that chord as a major chord, it would be. But it's the 1, 3, 5 of E with an A piled into the bass. Those tears were just looking for a reason to fall. They got nothing to do with me. Nothing to do with me. I could have gone with an A. Those tears were just looking for a reason to fall. Not half as interesting. That chord says like, it's sort of dangling up here in the air with some uncertainty. And that part of the song needed some uncertainty. So that's the little music lesson right there for that. I'm very proud of that chord. I think it may be the first chord of It Wouldn't Have Made Any Difference by Todd Rundgren. But I'm not Ed Sheeran, and I'm not going to get rich enough that anybody will sue me on it. And you can't copyright a chord. So, yeah, Kimberly, that's how I grab them. Yeah, Michael fully understands musical uncertainties. It's a great place to live. No, it's not. It's funny. It'll be less Greek to you. It's more like if I grabbed an A, it's so sonically solid that it doesn't leave you wondering about anything. Whereas I grab E, which is in the same kind of key framework as A. They're close relatives, but you add that A at the bottom. It says, I'm rooted in A, but I'm looking to go somewhere else. You can do that on any instrument. Yeah, it's funny, Craig, that there's a lot of bass players that do play some guitar, and you'll pull up one of Jaco Pastorius albums, and he's playing a lot of guitar on the bass, and thinking that way. So, yeah, I saw what you posted, Jay Gilmer. Open marriage, open chords, whatever. You're so funny. Do you remember that same feel to sing over? So yeah, that's the music lesson from here at this point. Yeah, Jaco was not human, and it's a shame that he was so ill. A terrible shame. But yeah, so my brother went to bed already. He wanted me to show this shirt, and it is of a I can't remember what the name of the plane is now, but I found it. I found it on a site. It was the site that was advertising the shirt was a name of the plane is a Husky, Fairchild Husky, and it had this advertisement for T-shirts and sweatshirts that was spam. But I saw this and I said I got to get it, and it turns out it was spam, but it was still a viable bunch of people. And the next thing I knew, in a week and a half, I had this shirt, and I was never so happy to get spammed than when I got this. So that Fairchild Husky is absolutely, utterly beautiful. And maybe that should be my next project. This stunning airplane. St. Prince Rupert has Prince Rupert's drop. I have no idea. I'm pretty sure this is Canada. Oh, my pleasure, Kimberly. So you play some guitar, do you, my friend? That's pretty cool. Rupert Holmes, Pina Colada. The song Pina Colada. Yeah, it's cool. Cool song. Believe it or not, I think it's a cool song. I think it's... What are the pictures on my pants? These are my travel pants. There's an airplane. There's a car. There's a couple of satchels. There's a sailing boat. There's towers and towns. Another airplane. This is the closest that I got. There's another sailing boat. So it's a travel pants. It's hard to find. It's hard to find bottoms, pajama bottoms that are aviation related. To be perfectly frank, Rupert Holmes lives near Dar Williams. Well, that's cool. Yeah, so that's what this is about. How's everybody doing here? Pre-show music. Sometimes it's Lisa Jeanette. Tonight it was more typically from time to time. It's also Sean McGowan, who I like to consider the greatest guitarist and the living jazz guitarist in the world. And he's kind of given me verbal permission to go on and throw his tunes around. And I love him for that. He's also my boss because I teach out of UC Denver. I do some songwriting with them. Kimberly says, yes, I'm mainly a singer. I wish I had a fraction of my creativity. Well, I don't know, Kimberly. I don't know if creativity is something you have that somebody else doesn't have. I think there's a creative streak in me. There's a lot of sitting here. I have a model airplane that I've started drawing that's also creative, but I put 6 lines on this page of paper, and then I started writing this song. This song needed to be written because of some things in life that caused that first line. Those tears were just looking for a reason to fall, needed to turn into something. In my great pageantry of Christmas songs, I think Dar Williams is The Christians and the Pagans is probably in the top 10. Absolutely. Martin Kelly. It's a monster. And she crushes it live. She's just so fun and conversational, and her voice is beautiful, and she's a dear. She's just so great to hang with. I just love her so much. Working with Dar is a blast. She's very accommodating on the stage, and she's actually a great harmony singer. And last time we worked together, I took shitty advantage of it. I didn't do very well. I can't remember what we did, but I didn't sing very well. But yeah, she's a quality human. I like Holiday Employment. I think it's a fun Christmas song. It is mine. Like I said earlier, I think my favorite Christmas songs are Christmas in the Trenches, Christmas in the Trenches, This Christmas by Donny Hathaway. Good King Wenceslas is my favorite standard Christmas song. It's a magnificent song. Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. The Christmas song, Chestnuts Roasting on an Open Fire. I tried to get into that Christmas song by the Pogues. I love the story. I just can't. It just doesn't swing as hard as a lot of other Irish music does. So, yes, Christmas Time is Here. That's on that list too. Vince Guaraldi, aka Peanuts. You're right, Craig. But what's the guy's name that died recently? The punk rocker that did the Christmas song with Christy McNichol. I like it when it goes by, but it doesn't sit up and take fire for me. But I appreciate it. So that's about 7 right there. And but Good King Wenceslas, I just love the story. I love the story of that page, like walking in his footsteps as they went to give this guy some a full feast and wood, and it was really wonderful song. I didn't play it this year. I played my favorite Christmas stuff. I didn't want to overwhelm people with Christmas because you've got a lot of that today in the last couple of days, and you're shopping and on TV and everything else. So I didn't want to. Shane McGowan, yeah, it's very cool, but it's not my type of cool. So, yeah, Fairy Tale of New York. Starts in a jail cell, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's very cool. So, right, Craig, Sean McGowan. Let's call the whole thing off. Yeah, that's how this looks. This Christmas. This Christmas. There's the gigs. The 11th, I'm in Decatur, Georgia. Eddie's Attic. That was a mix-up on the calendars. I had no idea that gig was happening 5 days ago. So, yes, I'm going to be in Georgia on 1/11. Tell your friends. It's basically Atlanta. Please tell your friends. I would love nothing. Yes, I am coming to Georgia on the 11th of January. So tell your friends. I would love to put, yeah, it would be great to put 100 people in that room, but I know that's not going to happen. Yeah, Jen Gilmer, that would be great, please. Oh, Ken, great. Thank you so much. Again, tell some friends. You don't have to be responsible for bringing anybody. Just tell somebody. Ken, where do you live? That makes it so that you can come to Georgia. I wanted to learn for this gig. That's a night that the nights went out in Georgia. One of these days, I'm going to learn that tune and put it in my. I have a set of at least 2 Georgia tunes. Oh, you're in Snellville. How far is that from Decatur? Inquiring minds need to know. Yay, Jay Gilmer, tell your wife what you were doing that weekend. Tell them. Tell them. Jay Gilmer, what's your first name? I'm trying to figure that out. No, Daryl didn't get me that. It was the agent, but they got the dates wrong. Craig, they got the dates wrong. It was supposed to be February 11th, but they put. Nice to see you again, John. Now I do remember. Please forgive me. They got the dates wrong, man. It's supposed to be February 11th. Give me a little time to do some promo, but hey, if you wanted to put something up on your sites advertising my show, I wouldn't be. It wouldn't piss me off. I would love that. Any upcoming shows streamed? Kimberly, I'm here every Monday night. That's all I got. Unless Ellis Paul hires me for something. Every once in a while, he'll say, Vance, hey, will you come do it? And I'll go like, yeah, sure. Yeah, so, yeah, it's not the first time this has happened, Craig. So it's the reason why it's such a sad thing is that it breaks my heart is because I'll go in there and, maybe I'll have an okay night of 50 to 60 people in a place that sits 110. And then next year when I want to come back in there, they'll go, well, you didn't do that great. It's like, that's what the memory will remember, not the snafu between agent and club owner that made it so that I didn't get to work the show and hire somebody to do publicity. That's not what people will remember. They'll just look at the, hey, numbers are numbers, and you didn't do that great. And I throw my arms up in the air, and it gets harder and harder as you get older because you're less and less the new quantity. Oh, that's where John McCutcheon lives. He's a god. I loves him. Yeah. All right. It's 9:30. Look, happy holidays to you. If you don't celebrate Christmas, that's cool. Please. I hope this show wasn't too Christmassy for people that were just like, enough already, Vance. This is my warmest hat. I need to take one more run in this sweatshirt before I put it in the laundry. So you got a whole lot of red tonight. That's how the red came. Kimberly, nice seeing you. Dither, Craig, John, Jen, I love you, all you people. Nancy Chestnuts roasting on various open fires. Michael Songs, I live you, buddy. Also, I live you. Nancy Chestnut, pretty eyes. I love you. You're the best. Thank you for. This was really nice to come in to do. Yeah, Night John Boy. It was really wonderful coming in here. Bye.